Where is he? Will all members be silent, please? For what purpose does the gentleman rise?
Madam Speaker, I ask for unanimous consent to address the House for 1 minute.
Objection.
Madam Speaker, I'm certain that everyone knows by now approximately 50 people lost their lives in a tragic plane crash last night in Western New York. This crash occurred in the hometown of our colleague Chris Lee, who has left Washington to assist in efforts ongoing in Western New York. I know that the whole House joins Mr. Lee, Mrs. Slaughter, Mr. Massa, and me in offering our deepest condolences to the loved ones of those killed in this tragic event, and in offering tremendous gratitude to the firefighters, emergency personnel, and other first responders who bravely worked through the night and are still working today to deal with this accident. I would now yield to my Western New York colleague, Mrs. Slaughter.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins. I appreciate very much your yielding to me. We've suffered a terrible blow in Western New York. Got home last night about midnight to turn on the television to see the suffering of my people, and my heart breaks for upstate New York. Our worst fears were confirmed when we learned that no one survived that crash and that one person on the ground was lost. They were less than 5 minutes away from the runway at the airport that might have saved their life. It's always a tragedy, and just this week we stood with our colleague, Mr. Cole, to worry and concern with him for the loss that he had in his district due to the tornado. We appreciate that in Western New York we take care of each other, and in the House of Representatives we care very much for each other as well. The first responders and all the citizens of Western New York who rushed to help, and all the officials of New York and Washington and the local officials have our thanks and our good wishes. We will do everything that we can to try to ease the pain, to ease the suffering, and hope to God that this does not happen to us again. Thank you. I yield back to Mr. Higgins.
Speaker, I ask that the House observe a moment of silence for the families and the victims of this tragic event.
What purpose does the gentleman from Wisconsin rise?
Madam Speaker, I ask unanimous consent.
The House will be in order.
I ask unanimous consent to speak out of order for 1 minute.
Without objection.